Welcome back to Art of Artist podcast. I am one of your hosts, Corbin,
And I'm the other, Carter.
and we're brothers, if you couldn't tell. But
You can tell.
we wanted to kind of introduce ourselves because this is season 2. We haven't done this for a long time, and what has it been, like 2 or 3 years?
Probably more than 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's been a hot minute, but we're ready to get back into it.
We are.
So,
First of all, Art of Artist podcast, we used to dedicate each episode to talking about just one solo artist and like coming up with some of their songs that we really liked and what you should listen to. But we've changed the format.
Yep.
For season 2 a little bit.
We're spicing it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, and hopefully it'll be a little bit more engaging and fun. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we both really like music. That's kind of our only credentials. We don't make music. Maybe one day.
We're big fans. That's basically what our level of music expertise. So
yep. And well, I was gonna say we pretty much like any type of music.
Mm-hmm.
I know Carter doesn't like country. I don't like country. I've kind of opened up a little bit to country.
Both have,
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd hear the day.
Yeah. Yesterday I was on a boating trip and we were listening to country and I felt the urge of saying, "Hey, let's change the music." And then I was like, "You know what? I'm actually feeling okay."
What kind of country was it?
It was classic Ella Langley.
You
know, the queen herself. But yeah, I think I am coming around a little bit. I don't think we ever grew up listening to much country.
Oh, we did.
Did we? Okay.
I did.
I don't remember.
You grew up in the same household.
I know. I don't remember that though.
Mom listened to Shania Twain nonstop and old country. I'll show you.
Yeah, I remember the AC/DC, the Queen, Journey.
Yeah.
Mostly old rock and stuff like that. So
I remember Dad's stuff.
Yeah, I remember more of Dad's stuff, more of your stuff. We listened to a lot of stuff. Yeah. So, growing up, country wasn't a thing, but recently, I think the more I give it a chance, it's specific artists for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we basically love every genre though.
Yeah,
like we are very much a chameleon about music. Like
a chameleon.
Yeah, like chameleons
adapt,
and turning that to music. I feel like we just listen to everything. I feel like. I don't know. I feel like everyone will ask me like, "What's your favorite genre?" And I do not know how to answer that question at all because I listen to every single thing I can. So,
yeah. But if you, I'm sure most of you guys know us personally. We would probably say our favorite genre is rap, which recently mine's kind of changed. I'm back in the emo phase. It was never a phase, Mom.
It was never a phase.
But yeah, we're just going to try to talk about pretty much any music, whatever we're feeling. So yeah, welcome to the podcast. And to get us started, let's talk about our hit and misses.
We got a new segment already. We're going to do this new segment called Hit and Miss. It's going to be our highlight of the week and our low light of the week. Mostly surrounded about music. It might differ a little bit every week. I don't know. We'll just see how it feels every time we do this segment.
Yeah.
I'll start us off.
Okay.
So my hit of the week is a little unique, a little different. Rather just surrounded about a certain artist or anything. My hit is there's this new season to an animated show on Netflix called Devil May Cry. I've told you about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I watched season 1.
Yeah, season 1 came out a while ago. Season 2 just came out probably a few months ago. Finally got around to listening to it, and the first episode has a sick Papa Roach song in it. And I knew they had posted about the soundtrack and everything, but getting into the show and having the soundtrack be like super intense with Papa Roach, haven't listened to them in a while, was just like peak. It was
Nice.
it was pure cinema. It was freaking awesome. So
Well,
that's my highlight.
And
for
that
sure.
song, doesn't it have the Hanuman kind guy?
Yeah, so
he had a really big song pop off, what, like a year or two ago?
probably, yeah, on TikTok and everything.
I
But
haven't listened to that song yet. I'll have
yeah,
to.
so it's a mixture of rock, yeah, I guess rock and rap.
Okay.
Which is super sweet. And so that's my highlight because it's just such a vibe. It's so cool with the context and everything, and just it was sweet. So that's my highlight. And then my miss or my low light of the week. It's been a few weeks, but since we haven't talked in a while and had this podcast, is Oliver Tree passing away. Corb and I listened to him a while back. I feel like every once in a while we listen to him. But we did have a while where he was really popping on
What was that really
soundtrack?
Was it Hurt?
Hurt was
One
a
of his
big one.
big ones. I remember listening to that a lot.
Yep.
And then throughout the years, just kind of listening to him.
Yeah, he's a great artist, and sadly passed away in a helicopter crash.
In Brazil on his world tour
a few weeks ago. So, rest in peace to him. I'm sure a lot of people know that news, but that's what I just wanted to share for people who maybe don't know him. He's a very strange man, very very wacko guy, but I loved his music was pretty cool, and his music videos were chaotic, but still, we were a decent fan and wanted to share a little bit of that. So those are my hit and misses.
He kind of seemed like a cool guy too.
Yeah.
Like everything that I saw, I didn't know much about him, but there's been a lot of tributes that I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sweet.
For my hit of the week, as many of you guys know, I'm a big Taylor Swift fan.
Hey, Swifties out there.
About maybe a week or two ago, her and Travis Kelce got married.
Oh yeah.
They
got
got married. So
I forgot about.
So it's kind of a hit and a miss because she's probably not going to come out with any good breakup songs.
Oh dang it! That was her.
Maybe
her pinnacle.
I guess if they get divorced, but let's not talk about that already.
Let's cross our fingers that doesn't happen.
But that's kind of a cool thing. I mean,
that's a good one.
I think she's 34. She's a couple years older than me.
Nice.
And I mean, I guess that's kind of normal for a lot of parts of the world, but yeah, she's finally tied the knot with somebody.
She's changing her brand then.
Yeah.
Breakup songs to hopefully uplifting, happy day songs.
And I'm going to probably piss off Carly if she ever listens to this, but I didn't like her most recent couple albums, so maybe she'll listen or make some good music again.
Okay. Let's hope so.
And my miss is, again, some of you guys know we're Team Kendrick and the Kendrick-Drake beef. And a couple weeks ago, again, Drake released 3 albums, and they're all just all kind of bad, And so I guess it's kind of a hit and a miss.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I'm not Team Drake. I like some of his stuff, though, and I think he's really catchy.
Mm-hmm.
But these 3 albums have just been
not
rough. Great.
Yeah, I think we liked a lot of the older Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the, like Forever by Drake. That era of Drake was
just because
awesome.
Eminem's on that song.
Honestly, Eminem carries. But that's a good one. I think it was weird. It was such a hyped up album as well, and then wasn't the greatest. So.
Yeah, but I guess so. The hit part of that part was, I guess he did that to get out of his contract with his record label. He had to release 3 new albums, so he's like, let's just do it all at once.
Just do whatever I want.
And so if that's the case, good on him. But if that's not the case, make some better music. Yes, please. So those are my hit and misses.
Well, nice. Those were good. All right, we'll get right into it. So we're changing the format, like we said. We're still gonna talk a little bit about some artists as well. That's gonna be the next thing we talk about is our artist of the week. So my artist of the week, I am representing Sleep Token. So Even in Arcadia is one of his albums, which is freaking awesome. He's a very interesting. Well, him and his band's very interesting. As you can see, a little crazy.
I was going to say they're a band, they're not just him. But
but I wanted to talk a little bit about him. He has a song called "The Summoning," and do you know how old that song is? It's been out for a while.
I was going to say 2018, but I don't think it's that old.
Okay. Well, it's been out for a while. It's an older song, not like a newer release or anything. I think you might have shown me this one.
I think so.
But if you guys haven't listened to Sleep Token, that would be a cool song for you to maybe experience a few of what their music is like.
2023, by the way.
2023. Okay. So yeah, actually
Not
pretty recent. Yeah. But anyways, that one I wanted to talk about a little bit just because it is crazy how many genres they fit in one song. It's just wild. So for Corbin, I want you to guess, like, what would be your guess of how many genres they fit in that song?
Are we talking about like subgenres too, or just kind
mostly
of
like main?
Okay.
Because if you did sub, it probably would be
a lot more.
Double,
but
right?
My initial thought is no. I would say probably 5. That's what I'm guessing.
So it's around 4 or 5.
Okay.
Like it's hard to pinpoint genres specifically because there are so many subgenres. So you could probably do a ton more. These are like the main genres though. So there's ethereal or alt metal, which is alternative metal.
Yeah.
Prog metal, which is I think like the crazy metal. Groove metal, and then neo soul / funk. So there's 4 or 5. It is just, it's crazy. I really haven't experienced a song like that. I'm sure there's plenty, but it's just one that is just wild, especially for us like who like a lot of genres. If you like a lot of genres, there's one song with plenty of them, and it's a cool listen. Another song that I personally just really enjoy from them is called Past Self. That would be my recommendation if you just want a really good song and want to see, how they sound. So, cool. But yeah, he's pretty awesome. That's my artist of the week that I just wanted to highlight a little bit to viewers that might not know anything about Sleep Token. So
yeah. Something cool about them is I was working on Josh's house, our Uncle Josh's house the other day, and I was listening. He had the stereo on, and we told him about Sleep Token a couple months ago, and then I was listening. I'm like, this sounds like Sleep Token. I'm like, Josh wouldn't play Sleep Token. He likes Dave Matthews Band and old weird stuff. But then I go down. Well, first I what is that? Shazammed it.
Oh yeah. Just
to make sure. And so then I go down. I'm like, what are you listening to? He's like, dude, you've put me on them, and they're actually way cool. And the drummer is one of the best, if not the best drummer right now. And so yeah, we got Josh on it.
Oh, so sick. Well, so Josh is a drummer, so that makes sense, actually. So
yeah, if you like drums, if you like any kind of rock or metal, and even maybe some other genres, you'll like Sleep Token.
That's what's crazy is like, yes, their main focus is probably like metal and rock, but some of their songs are they just hit like all these other genres. Like they just do a lot of different things. So I would definitely just try them out. Try a few songs, see if you like any. But, do you want to talk about your artist, or should we go down?
Sure. I can talk about my artist. My artist, and so what we're trying to do is talk about our artist, our favorite song, and album of the week. And mine happens to be all 3 of them. Yeah. There's this. I always thought they were a newer band called Bill Murray. Not the actor. It's it's a band.
One word, right?
Yeah,
Bill Murray?
one word. Bilmuri.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that they were newer, but apparently they've been around for like 10 years.
Oh wow.
But they're not super popular. They've got 1.1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. And the way that I heard about them is I've been really liking shoot. Shoot. A Day to Remember. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah.
A Day to Remember in the past couple of years, and they came out with a song together. And so I listened to that and I really liked it. And so I listened to their new album. It's called Kinda Hard. It's I'm sure I'll put the album cover on the video if you're watching.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the singer. He has a samurai sword and he's posed with a warthog, if you can see that.
Oh my gosh.
And so like
yeah, we'll have to share that.
The
That's
band
crazy.
the band is just really weird,
mm-hmm.
but they're really cool. So my album of the week is Kinda Hard. One of my favorite albums of this year, if not my favorite album so far. And my favorite song on the album is where is it? It's called Twice. It's just the second song, but I really like it.
Is it from that same album?
Yeah,
then?
it's from the same album. So everything
nice.
I'm trying to make it easy.
Yeah.
But they're kind of similar to Sleep Token, as in their genres are really weird.
Yeah.
So
super chaotic.
They're mostly alternative metal and pop rock, according to Album of the Year. But they also have some country pop, country rock in there. And one of the genres that it says right here is bro country.
Bro country. I gotta give that a listen.
Honestly, I can't think of a better description for them. But they're
that's awesome.
They're the weirdest band I've ever seen, but they're the coolest band.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember you showing me that one with A Day to Remember, and
mm-hmm.
I actually quite liked it. And then you showed me a country song,
right? Yeah,
and I said, "What is this?"
Right.
Yeah, they're kind of fun. They're again probably a good listen if you like a lot of genres.
Yeah. Which actually, so going back to how I heard of them, I thought it was the Day to Remember song, but there's this guy on Instagram that I watch. His name's Jesea Lee, and he does the top 10 in rock every week, and people vote on it. And one of their songs, called "Hard to Tell," it was like their single of the, it's one of the singles of the album that they came out with, and I listened to it just randomly. And it was the country one. I'm like, what the heck is this? Why is this on a rock thing?
Yeah.
Like, it was rock country, obviously. But then, when the album came out, I gave it a try, and I loved it. And so, I've been listening to Bill Murray a lot.
Nice.
So, yeah, we're gonna have, like, a playlist on Spotify. We'll link it in the description and whatnot. So, go check out the playlist.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to try to put all of our recommendations there for each week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd recommend listening to Bill Murray. Give them a try.
Yeah, you made it simple. Yeah, I'll go into my song of the week. It's Love Song by Justin Bieber. It's on his deluxe Swag number 2 album. And I listened to the first Swag one and liked it. My wife really, really likes it. So I've listened to it plenty of times. I honestly did not know he came out with like a deluxe version. And randomly my like DJX on Spotify played some of his songs. I was like, oh, these are pretty cool. And went and looked at him, and Love Song for some reason just keeps playing on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And every time it plays, I'm like, I keep forgetting about this one. I need to listen to this one again. So that's definitely my song of the week. It keeps coming up, and I keep hoping it comes up. It's honestly just a chill. It's more like R&B feel. I feel like Justin Bieber's kind of in his R&B mojo right now. So
nice.
Love Song is my song of the week. Go give that a listen. And then my album of the week by far is SOS by SZA, our queen right here. Can't.
Up there.
It's so weird. That album is freaking a 10 out of 10. Corb and I have this rating thing that we do on different albums every once in a while, and her final score through and through is a 9.18 for me, which is my highest rating I've ever given an album so far, over Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Posty by like a few points, right? Beer Bongs and Bentleys was an 8.94, so very similar, but her album honestly just impressed me. I've listened to it before, like plenty of times. Again, that's one of my wife's favorite, if not favorite artists, to be honest, right now. So we listen to SZA a ton, but re-listening, to the whole album through and through was amazing. So I'm sure pretty much everyone has listened to that album, but
I think it won
yeah,
the
it
Grammy
probably
for
did,
the album of the year.
Yeah, okay.
And I know one of the songs won a different category, but
Yeah, was it Snooze with Leon Thomas or whatever?
maybe. I think the Ghost in the Machine.
Oh, really?
That one also did. But
so it's a sweet album if you haven't listened to it. Or
I think she took like 5 years to work on it.
That would make sense.
Because her first album was Control, and then 5 years later was.
I knew it had
SOS.
been a really long time since she's come out with something, so it's freaking awesome though. It's rare that you get an album that is consistently good, like through and through. So it's a great listen. That's my album of the week for sure.
Nice.
Well, anyways, so those are our recommendations.
Go check them out.
Yeah, we'll have a playlist soon about them. Probably when this airs, of course, when this comes out. And then we'll get into some topics that we wanted to talk about. So we're not going to go super deep into like a few artists. We're going to try to focus on more some things about music. We just want to talk all things music. So this week we wanted to talk about AI music a little bit. So
AI is popping up everywhere.
AI is going crazy. It's improving so much, and it's just so prevalent in today's age right now. So generally, I'm gonna ask you, what is your thoughts on AI music?
On AI music, I mean, my wife knows how I feel about AI. I hate AI art, and I love AI for day-to-day stuff. Like I use it for work a lot. But anything art, I'm not a huge fan of. I think there are times to use it. I don't think music should be one of the times. I see album covers, so just regular art all the time. Yeah. And I can't stand it. And I kind of feel the same with like just the music too. So I guess that's kind of my base thoughts of it.
Yeah, I feel the same. I'm somewhat of an artist. I've done art for most of my life, so I definitely despise AI art. Because I feel like our AI should be replacing like the logical, like not replacing logical jobs, but I feel like we should be using it in that way so we can be creative. That's how I've always thought of it. So I'm very much in the same wavelength, same thought process as Corbin. But it's just it's weird that AI has become such a creative thing. I feel like we all thought it would be the opposite. So kind of weird. Another question, do your opinions change on AI renditions of music versus like original AI songs?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like I'm kind of torn on that. Like, cause I've heard, I don't even know like of an example, but like some rock song, somebody uses AI to make it like a jazz song, and I think that's cool, but I just don't love it. Yeah. And you're probably going to ask this, but there's this artist that we've listened to that I assume it's AI. He makes it sound like SpongeBob is singing.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
That's, what is it, Boy What? And then
It's
there's
called Boy What, and then there's
Glorp or whatever.
so many. Glorp. There's a bunch.
Yeah, and so there's a bunch of those, and I think those are really cool. And I guess that's kind of ignorant of me, where like I don't know if the person's really singing and then just using AI to tune to sound like SpongeBob and Patrick.
Yeah.
But I assume that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that. Like I think that's creative enough. But that's kind of a gray area too. I think a lot of people probably don't like it.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel. Like it's a weird situation because I think like I've heard plenty of like, you know, an Eminem song like a rap song, Eminem turned into like a country song. And I think they're like entertaining. I wouldn't go as far as saying they're art or necessarily like musicians or whatever. So yeah, I feel the same. Like we listen to like, you know, SpongeBob songs, which are very funny. Like what's the one that we like a lot?
There's one called Pineapple.
Yeah.
Well, and that one's cool because like they use like lyrics, like SpongeBob lyrics, right? Like he says his home is just a pineapple, so he's talking about his own home. But...
So those are more just entertaining. So it is a hard like line to cross because I feel like some people are using it in a way that like is just for entertainment. Like I don't think they're trying to get money and they're trying to like use it improperly, but it's just a hard conversation, I guess. Speaking on like creating a lyric and then making it sound like someone like SpongeBob or whatever. Have you heard of like the voice cloning stuff?
Is that just like if I were to make an AI song and use like
Drake's voice?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so there's been a bunch of those going on the internet where people will make a random weird, honestly, sometimes weird song, but put like Drake over it. So a lot of people are saying like, why is Drake singing about this or whatever? And a lot of it's like making fun of a lot of people. I feel like that's how people are normally using it. But that one's one of the most, I feel like, controversial uses for AI, especially for like artists that have passed away. I think that's where it's, I think, really disrespectful.
Yeah.
A lot of people are using like Juice WRLD's voice and like Michael Jackson and all these artists that are great, but they're using them in their own things, and I just think that's kind of disgracing the artist.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's just a hard situation because I don't necessarily know if that's their goal. Like if I don't know.
I bet more than anything it's wanting to profit off of.
That's how it feels too.
Somebody's voice, which I assume and I hope that it's going to get outlawed.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to be illegal to make money off of somebody else's likeness. Like it's going to be some sort of copyright, but
yeah,
I don't know.
So that's been super popular recently. Kind of crazy. Those are our thoughts on it. Another crazy situation has happened with AI music. Have you heard of Xania Monet?
I haven't.
No? So Xania Monet is the first ever AI artist to be signed to a record label. So Xania Monet is an AI music project generated by this girl named Talisha hyphenated Nikki Jones. She created this it's like an AI girl, so like she's like a physical
like an avatar.
AI avatar. Created this physical AI girl singing these songs. Wrote a few songs with the help of an AI software. And some of these songs have been blown up. There's one song, it's called How Was I Supposed to Know? And it's the first ever AI song to enter a Billboard radio airplay chart, entering the adult R&B airplay at number 30.
Oh, wow.
In the charts, which is mind-blowing that it could even go that high. And then she had another song that peaked at number 3 on a gospel song chart. So this AI artist is fully enwrapped in AI and has profit quite a bit from it. So when she created this and when she blew up and everything, there was actually a bidding war to get this AI artist on a record label. And the bidding war was signed to Hollywood Media for $3 million.
Oh my gosh.
So this girl, Talisha Jones, profited at least $3 million to just get on a record label. And then plenty more for the songs. So it's kind of a weird situation where this person is definitely just profiting from AI in the creative field. And it's had a lot of, I feel like, backlash or controversy behind it, because some people are like, well, if the song's good, it's good. Like, it doesn't matter if it's AI, right? But Kehlani, one of our favorite artists, or a good R&B artist, of course, actually like criticized this, and Kehlani said she feels that Jones, the girl who made this AI, was doing none of the work because it's all AI created.
Right.
Which,
well, and AI, like, it steals from people, right?
Yeah.
Like, essentially,
it uses other people's art.
Yeah, that's how it learns. Is it listens to billions of songs or however many are out there, and then it makes something. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
So it's been a crazy situation for sure. And I don't really love that. That's, I think, part of the reason I don't love AI is it's taking away from the real soul in music and the real artists.
So. Do you know any of the other artists that are signed to that record label?
I actually don't. Interested. That would have been a good thing to think about.
I just wonder, because, like, you're essentially taking money away from them, right? Yeah. Like, $3 million could have been used for getting a better artist or giving a better artist more money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Crazy situation. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what our viewers think about AI music.
Yeah.
But those are our thoughts, and that's kind of the latest thing that's happening with AI.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah. And then another thing I wanted to go over is unreleased music and leaking music.
Before we go into that, though.
Yeah, let's do it.
A word from our sponsor. This week's episode is sponsored by us. Come check us out on Instagram. If you'd like to sponsor us, send us an email at theartofartistpodcast@gmail.com. And we're back. Thanks for listening to that word from our sponsor.
Yeah, thank you. All right, our next topic I wanted to talk a little bit about is unreleased music and leaked music. First of all, I want to know your thoughts on unreleased music that may never come out, and leaking music, because that happens quite often.
I think that's a good question. I think so I don't love unreleased. Well, I mean, unreleased music is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, I know there's a song. This is going way back. There was an old Post Malone song. I don't even remember what it was called, like Starships and something.
Oh,
something in Starships. Yeah. That one, it's unreleased on at least Spotify and Apple Music. I think it's still on SoundCloud.
That's, I think, where I found it. Yeah.
But, and like, if I remember right, I don't think it was like the best song ever. But also, apparently, a lot of people liked it. There's also that, what is it? That Kendrick Lamar song that's like, or it's a Big Sean song. But Kendrick Lamar's on it. Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
What is it called?
It's called like King.
Yeah.
Or Control something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's an unreleased Big Sean Kendrick Lamar song, and I think it's one of his best verses.
Yeah, it's sick.
I think it's really awesome. And so I think it's a shame that they don't release it, but I think a lot of the times it's probably due to like samples not being cleared.
Oh, true.
And
I actually
copyrights.
never thought of that. Yeah.
I think that's usually the reason.
Uh-huh.
And so it is what it is. It's not fun,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's kind of my instant or my immediate thought on that.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think also some artists probably just it doesn't fit the album or it doesn't fit what they're trying to go for nowadays and everything. And honestly, the reason I brought it up is recently playing DJX, super randomly, I don't know how this happened, I heard a Kid Laroi leaked song.
Okay.
And initially, like, I think I was playing pickleball or something. Just playing DJX, playing songs, and it played one of these songs. Never heard, and I was like, that sounds like Kid Laroi. Went over, it wasn't Kid Laroi, so then I thought it was just, like, someone that sounds like Kid Laroi.
Oh.
So that was kind of interesting.
Sorry about that. A little bit of technical difficulties.
Yep. No worries. But yeah, so I was saying, the reason I wanted to talk a little bit about this is playing DJX while I was just out doing some activities. I heard a Kid Laroi leaked song. Thought it sounded like Kid Laroi. Went to my phone, checked it out. It wasn't Kid Laroi. So I was like, oh, it's just a guy that sounds like Kid Laroi. That's pretty cool. I liked it, and then the more I listened to it, I was like, this is too similar to Kid Laroi. So I went to like the artist playlist, and it was just a bunch of songs. So I was like, oh, maybe he just sounds like Kid Laroi. Listen to the few. It's just a bunch of Kid Laroi unreleased music. So I was so, I don't know, like perplexed with, I really enjoyed the song. Like, I just really liked the song. I've never heard it before. I'm a really big fan of Kid Laroi, so it was hard because like I want to listen to it, but someone else I think is profiting from it.
Yeah.
Kid Laroi never released that for whatever reason, so it's such a weird circumstance because I want to respect the artist. I think that's my biggest thing is if Kid Laroi didn't release it for whatever reason, I want to respect that. But it's also like I'm a really big fan, so for me with leaked music, it's like it's hard because I am just a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to profit or anything from me. I just want to listen to my favorite artist, so it's kind of another interesting topic that I think a lot of people would have different thoughts on. But for me, I think ultimately I don't love leaked music because there's a reason it is maybe not coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think the artist ultimately knows what's best for them. So again, I feel like it's smart to respect that, but it is hard because like I want to listen to more of my favorite artists. Right. So anyways, that's all I really wanted to go over with that one. Again, love to hear everyone else's thoughts on that. It's super controversial, so it's another thing that I bet a lot of people have plenty of opinions on. Yeah.
Well, nice. I think I think we'd like to hear you guys' thoughts. So get in the comments. So that's all of our topics that we have today, but we kind of wanted to do a game, and so so I'll just go into it. Carter, you are going to rank these 8 Post Malone songs.
Oh shoot!
Without knowing the next one.
Okay? Oh shoot!
So 1's the best, 8 the worst.
Okay.
Without knowing the next one.
Is it like the blind ranking thing? Okay.
Blind ranking. Okay, so start off. I Like You featuring Doja Cat.
Oh, it's a banger. It's hard because Posty is always slaps. So
right.
I Like You. I feel like I just got to put that like almost halfway. I'll put that at 5.
Okay. Let me. Sorry.
Technical difficulties
again. I don't know how to use my phone.
Yeah, he's not in a computer science major or anything.
Definitely not. Okay, So you said 5 on that one?
Yeah, I think 5.
Okay. Next up, Congratulations from the first album.
Congratulations. Oh, it's such a hype song. It's used so well in any circumstance. I think 4. 4 is a good place for
4,
that.
okay.
Yeah, I think just a tiny bit better.
Kind of thought that would be a little bit higher. But
Yeah.
Okay. Circles.
So, see, that's the hard thing. Circles is one of my favorite songs, so
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to give me my favorite song
Maybe.
or not. So I think I'll put that at 2.
Okay, 2.
That one's so good.
I actually don't know your favorite Post Malone song.
Okay.
Next up, Chemical from
Ooh.
Austin.
See, that's the hard thing. They're all good.
I wanted to make it hard.
I think I have to go 6 on that one, sadly.
Okay. 6. So you still have 1, 3, 7, and 8.
Okay.
Next up,
1
Rockstar.
Ooh. 1 through 7, 8. Probably got to put that at 8, to be honest.
At 8, okay.
Yeah, I love that song, and
That's...
it's a classic, but I just feel like those other ones are
okay.
better made.
I think
like that one's more of like a fun...
It's probably his biggest song.
Yeah, it's an awesome song, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, White Iverson.
Ooh. It's just... It's not one of his best, to be honest. It's a great song. I love every Post Malone song, but that's gotta be 7.
7.
7 for sure. Don't feel bad about that one, to be honest.
You might regret that.
Oh no, you gave me something weird.
Sunflower.
Okay, that's what I was hoping for. 1.
Okay,
for sure.
That's a good one. This is when you might regret it. I Had Some Help.
Oh, I mean it's good.
But that's automatically at 3.
Yeah, not my favorite of his country stuff too.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a decent list. I think if I were to put them differently, I'd put that one a lot lower and probably just switch Rockstar on that one, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that's a decent list.
I think that'd be fair.
But
yeah, I wanted to go with Posty because that was our last episode of
that was our
1.
finale.
That was our finale.
Biggest episode yet, so.
And I chose all of his biggest songs from each album.
Oh, really? Okay.
But I included White Iverson, which, Congratulations, is bigger on Stoney. So I did 2 from Stoney and then 2 from Hollywood's Bleeding, technically, with Sunflower.
Nice. I like it.
So
those are bangers. I love those. That was a good one.
Also tell us if that's a bad list.
Yeah, a little bit.
if you agree with Carter or not.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, what do you think?
I think that was awesome. Yeah, it's fun to be back. We're gonna try to do this every week. We'll see how consistent we can stay, but we're gonna try to just get back after it.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us again. Season 2, first episode. We're happy that you're here. So
yeah, thanks for listening.